All right, so today we're gonna be doing a palpation of the foot. So I have my patient's foot right here. And first you wanna find the metatarsals 1 through 5. So if you go right below this is the big toe knuckle right here. If you go right below that, this should be your metatarsal. So this is the first one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. These should be pretty like thick bony structures you feel. And then for your KNES form, you want to find your navicular bone, which is about right here. I want to say, yeah. Then you go slightly up and over a little bit, so east to west, and you find KNES forms 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, that should be it right there. Okay, we're doing another palpation today on the lower leg. Right now, we're palpating for the gastrocnemius. So I have the patient right now laying in the prone position, face down. So right here is our lower leg. You want to find the lateral side of their leg, which is going to be the gastrocnemius. I'm feeling all through here. Right, it's pretty much the larger muscle on the calf, and it's usually towards this side here, the lateral side. So I'm palpating for all that area right now. All right, so now we're going to be palpating for the anterior tibiofibular ligament. So you will want to start with your thumb on the calcaneus, so the ankle bone, and then move your hand slightly inferior to that. Find a divot. It should be in this region about right here. Right here where I'm rubbing my thumb at. That is going to be your anterior tibiofibular ligament. Well, all right, so today we're going to be testing the range of motion of the ankle and plantar flexion. So right now I have my patient sitting upright with their heel hanging off the table. So you're trying to take your goniometer, and then you're going to take your stabilizing arm, place it on to the tibia, and you're going to take your movement arm, and you're going to have it lined up with the second metatarsal, so about right here. Try to give patient's foot as close to 90 as possible. So right now, it's not directly at 90 degrees, but right now it's at about 107. That's my starting point. So now I'm gonna have my patient go into plantar flexion, so put their toes down towards the ground as far as they can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So now we started about 157, and we started off at about what, 110. So you're going to subtract 157 from 110 from 157, and that'll be 47 degrees, which is the range of motion in plantar flexion. And we're going to be testing the ankle range of motion and the inversion. So bring your big toe more medially. So right now I have my goniometer with a fulcrum placed right at the talus, with the stabilizing arm being on the tibia. So I'm gonna have my patient try to turn his big toe as close to his midline as possible. So you want to just do that one for me? Oops, sorry. So right now, I started off at 180 and I got it to about 169. So about 11 degrees of range of motion. All right, we're gonna do another manual muscle test on the extensor hallucis longus. I'm gonna push their big toe down. I want to see if they can push it back up. Okay, so they can do it with like a pretty good amount of resistance. I'll start off as a 5. All right, then we're gonna apply a little bit less resistance. Still pretty good. And then a grade 3, can you just go ahead and try to point your big toe as far back towards you as possible. They're able to do it on their own, so we're pretty good. If they couldn't perform if they could not perform this motion right here, then we have a potential problem. Okay, so today we're going to be testing we're doing a manual muscle test on the gastroc. So that's about this big calf muscle right over here. So right now I have my patient standing on one leg, and I want them to try and do as many as they can, preferably up to 20. I know right now if they can do 20, that's about a 5. Anywhere from 10 to 19 reps would be a grade 4. Grade 3 would be 1 through 9, and they can't even do 1. That's a okay. Go ahead and stand on one leg for me and try to try to get up to 20 calf raises if possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the patient was able to do 20 single leg calf raises, giving him a grade 5. So today we're going to be stretching and strengthening the flexor, digital, and longus. So that'll be these toes right here. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a good stretch. I'm going to take his toes and push them towards him. Give it a good stretch. You feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. And then now we're going to try to get him to strengthen them. So I'm going to take sock, towel, t-shirt, whatever, have them place it right under their toes. And I want you to go ahead and try to scrunch it up. Try to get to like about 10 to 15 reps. Okay, so right now we're going to be doing the posterior tibialis stretching and strengthening. So for the stretch, we're going to go ahead and get them to dorsiflexion. So point your toes towards your body. And now we're going to try to go eversion. I'm going to hold his legs stable. And we're going to just try to push the ankle a little bit out. Get that stretch. Do you feel it? Cool. Hold it for a little bit. Go into resting position. Now we're going to go ahead and do the strengthening portion. The strengthening portion of the posterior tibialis. So right now I'm going to have my client go into plantar flexion. I'm going to push invertly, so inversion, while they try to push outwards, so eversion. You don't want to apply too much pressure because you don't want to cause discomfort, but yes. So start in my resting position, go into plantar flexion. I want them to try to push me outwards, eversion. I'm going to push while they're going inwards, inversion. And yes, that's how you strengthen your posterior tibialis.